to the Better Off Red versus Halinallet. This is match number 11, the third last match of the evening, and we're going to have Jin10 and myself in the commentary box.
We're live? Oh, okay. Well, it seems that my wildest fantasies have been achieved today. We've got not one but two battleship-centric teams here, with the blue team running a pretty fucking baller Vindicator plus Tempest core, supported by a Scimitar, Bifrost, Flycatcher, and Merlin. So really, really hard on their anti-support there, going up against a Golem and Navy Scorpion core, supported by a Basilisk, and then with a Stork, Bifrost, Hyena, and Manticore in support of them.
Someone is frothing.
Oh, I'm excited. I've practically creamed my pants already. I'm just waiting for the action now.
So, as the Germans call them, the Windicator.
Vindicator.
Anyway, the Windicator.
But yeah, that Vindy has got a long way to go though. Like the yeah, I don't speak Nazi. I'm sorry.
Whoa! What was that? On behalf of the whole Imperium team, I wish to apologise for Jin10's comments. All right, just waiting for the match to start now.
Awesome.
Right.
But yeah, like the Navy Scorpion team, the whatever the red team is, Better Off Red.
Well, that's easy.
Enough. They've started it here at range. They've got this huge advantage over the Tempest and Vindicator team, which is going to be super duper close to range. They're going to have to spend some time burning over there, and that's going to be a huge war of attrition.
Just started. Now, do you think that the Better Off Red team is actually like a longer range setup?
No, because they have missiles. They have that ability to fire from range, whereas the Vindicator...
The Halinallet team is definitely close range, but that Vindicator is going to burn straight, and if he can get in there relatively quick and start webbing things, then the fight is on.
Look, these frigates are counter-webbing out the Vindicator, trying to stop him from getting in, but it doesn't seem to be stopping him one bit.
He doesn't care. Look at that, still going 900 meters a second.
1,000 meters a second lost web.
Should be in range in just a sec. Waiting for that web. Where's that web? Not much damage been applied yet. Ewar from the Halinallet team. The Vindicator and Tempest web now.
They're going right for that Basilisk. Can they get webs on him? Oh, they've got newts on him now. Look at that Tempest. Yep. The Tempest of Keo. Just piling in there. Smart bombing off all those defensive drones, all those shield maintenance bots. Just getting in there, newting him down. Oh, and as we say that, Mari is taking damage too. This is a huge
Alright friends, Jin10 is off the leash.
Oh my god, there's an attempt here for some form of logistics trade, and right now I can't help but think that the Better Off Red team is coming ahead. Their Scimitar has a huge local tank, and this Basilisk seems to be, if anything, passive tank.
Okay, that Vindicator now has a web on the Hyena? Is that what he chose to web? Unless something else that's webbed the Hyena, of course. But I don't. Yeah, that's interesting. So, well, I guess if the Vindicator needs to kill the Hyena so that he can move around the grid, obviously the Hyena has that web range as well. Maybe he needs to kill that Hyena so he can get moving. The Basilisk from the Better Red team going into about 50% shield now. Vindicator also taking shield damage, and it is going to be a shield Vindicator, right? Because it's a Scimitar wrapping.
That's quite possible. Maybe they just don't have any. Oh man, that Vindicator is taking a lot of damage there. Obviously, it only has a couple of slots.
He is shield tanked.
It's got no resist. Oh.
Yeah. So. Alright, the Basilisk for the Better Off Red team is almost going into armor now. The Vindicator is just into armor here. He's got shield wrap bots on him, but he's not holding. He's just still taking the damage. But that Basilisk, we're waiting to see if the better off red Basilisk can survive long enough to beat out the Vindicator.
It's
The Basilisk
down.
almost down.
Can they take some
Basilisk is
can
down.
they,
Vindicator
alright, so this
is almost
Vindicator can't
indestructible
survive
here.
for very long. They need to take DPS off the field now. They need to focus on like that Manticore, getting maybe that Stalk off the grid. They have to just stabilize this Vindicator, because if they can do it, that is the victory here. They
Definitely some
need to
nice reps on the
stabilize it.
Vindicator there. He's still going into structure though. Definitely they need to take out that Manticore. I think if they take out the Manticore, that will make all of the difference. I'm not sure even where the Manticore is, but that Vindicator just holding on. Jamo Finn, the captain for the better off red team. Sorry for the. He's down. He's gone. He's gone. Oh my god, this is amazing.
This is
so better off red
intense.
really need to. They really need to take out that Scimitar now. I know they must have a heap of DPS if they're able to take out the Vindicator. However,
they have this if they go for the DPS. That like the red team has to stabilize here. They have to start killing off DPS. If they can just get like the tiniest little bit off the grid, they're going to be fine. But they seem to be focusing on these support frigates, and it's not working for them. They're trying on that Manticore, but it might be a little bit too late. Oh.
Halinallet team losing the Vindicator. That was an armor ship which was shield tank. The Tempest also into armor. It looks like the Scimitar just can't keep up. Is the Scimitar even in range? What's he doing? Like
he's repping from far full off because he's so scared of getting caught. But there's nothing left to catch him. Look, that Tempest is just feeding. It's gonna go down.
He's pretty close. He's close enough, but yeah, the Tempest is just all that DPS. Whereas the DPS from the Golem and the Navy Scorpion is just absolutely destroying them. I would have had to turn my attention to that Manticore and just get rid of it. Like that thing could be doing like 1,000 DPS. The Halinallet team, however, they do have those missile damps on all the hostile ships. However, at this closer range, it's not really going to make too much of a difference, especially on battleships. So we may see something different change now that the battleships are down, like looks like the Navy Osprey getting repped up again. With these damps, the battleships may not be able to apply that DPS as well to the smaller ships. But that Navy Osprey from Back Torment, Halinallet down. Look, like if the DPS is just too much, the Scimitar means nothing. They can kill all of the DPS ships and just wait till the end and then murder down the Scimitar. Man, this is an amazing match.
If this anti-support can kill off the support of Team Better Off Red, do they come ahead in points? I don't think they do, but it might be close.
I think that they've already lost too much. I think that there's no way that a Bifrost, a Flycatcher, and a Merlin can kill a Golem or a Navy Scorpion, and that's 40
my
points.
god, the volley on that Scimitar! It has such a huge active tank, but I don't think it even has a damage control.
Webbed and painted. And he's going to go down in just a sec. Yeah, there he goes. There goes the Scimitar.
That is one.
That was pretty cool.
That was just offensive. I feel like I just watched a murder. Oh my god.
Alright, so what do we got left? We've got left for the better off red team. Golem, Navy Scorpion, Stork, and Bifrost against the Halinallet's team. Well, they just lost the Bifrost, so against the Halinallet's team of Flycatcher and Merlin. It's not going to take long for both of those ships to die, I guess, as long as there's range, but the Golem and Navy Scorpion are going to have plenty of that. What a match! Man, that Vindicator.
That was an insane match.
I think that was really a hard match, wasn't it? Like a shield tank Vindicator is not that is not something that I would want to do, really. Like it's a ship that should really be armor tanked. Like you give it an armor tank, then it leaves all of the mids for webs and like even cap boosters to keep the tank on, those sorts of things. I think that bringing a Vindicator in a shield tanking setup was not a great idea. It did work quite well for